When it comes to Naruto Shippuden, I don't seem to watch it as often as I should. The story is great, the fight scenes are amazing, and the soundtrack can hit the feels a little too hard. Nonetheless, I always wanted to see more of them get screen time, like Neji, Shino, and Kiba. So, I took each member of the Konoha 12, except for Naruto, Sasuke, and Rock Lee, and gave each of them a death battle matchup. Sakura Haruno is a good character when she's not revolving around Sasuke, which isn't very often. However, personality does not make a death battle. It's about the weapons, armor, and skill. I chose Amy Rose because she needs to come back, and what better way for her to return than against another heart-struck pink-haired powerhouse? I think Sakura wins, but it's hard to tell because she seems to always have help in her fights. Neji Hyuga, I chose Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. They are both skilled martial artists in their own right, and they are one of the fastest characters in their respective groups. Neji's gentle fist would clash well with Liu Kang's various fighting styles. Byakugan could also give him the upper hand, but I'm not sure by how much. Either way, I'm pretty sure Liu Kang wins this fight, as he is the champion of Mortal Kombat for a reason. Tenten doesn't have many good matchups, especially with the amount of screen time she's been given. Her weapon summoning is pretty cool, and the fact that she never misses her target makes her a deadly opponent. I put her against Momo because they have similar power sets, and Momo could create more than just weapons. Plus, I think Momo could whip up a strategy to defeat Tenten, but due to her lack of combat experience, I doubt she'll win at all. Shikamaru is one of my favorite characters from Naruto, and I always look forward to whatever strategy he forms to win his battle. His Shadow Possession Jutsu is unique, and I always wondered how it would fare against Tokiyami and Dark Shadow. I can see Tokiyami being a threat, as Shikamaru needs to make a shadow to use it, and Dark Shadow gets stronger in the dark. Shikamaru does have a light bomb, so I think he takes it, but if the battle takes too long, Dark Shadow could overwhelm him fairly easily. Joji versus Fat Gum is not a preferred matchup, but it's the only one I could think of without being a stomp. They both have fat and skinny forms, so I'm looking forward to Butterfly Joji versus Slim Gum. As for who I think wins, it can go either way. Joji is mostly a powerhouse who can dish out large amounts of damage, especially when he becomes giant. However, Fat Gum has been shown to absorb lots of damage and then dish out damage in his skinny form. If I have to choose, then Fat Gum, but it can go either way. Ino is another character who doesn't have good matchups. Even when I went to Death Battle Fandom Wiki, I only found two, and both combatants have better matchups and could stomp her easily. I chose Isabella from Encanto because they are both associated with flowers, and Ino has used flowers in her moveset from the games. Ino does have the Mind Transfer Jutsu, but if she misses that move, then Isabella could counterattack from a safe distance. I'm not sure what would happen if she lands it though, but due to Isabella's lack of combat experience, I give the win to Ino. Kiba Inuzuka is one of those characters who I think deserves more screen time. His fight against Sakon and Ukon in part 1 was a pretty cool fight by himself, even though it was Kankuro who beat him, but whatever. I put him against Inosuke because they are beast-themed warriors who utilize animal senses in battle. Plus, it's a samurai versus ninja fight, and I like those type of matches. It's also not the only Naruto vs Demon Slayer matchup in this video. As for who I think wins, it obviously goes to Kiba, because despite Inosuke's strength and endurance, I don't think he can beat Kiba as a giant two-headed wolf. Shino Aburame is another character who deserves more screen time, and I think they portrayed him poorly in Boruto. He also doesn't have many good matchups, but the one I chose is Devora from Mortal Kombat. They both can control bugs and basically living hives and ecosystems. Devora has shown to take on more of the bug abilities than Shino, so I'm pretty sure she wins, but Shino could come close if he can infect her somehow. Finally, I have Hinata Hyuga versus Shinobu from Demon Slayer. They are both skilled combatants who are not as strong as their teammates. Hinata is the better fighter in terms of hand-to-hand combat, but Shinobu only needs one stab to poison Hinata. Although that poison is made from wisteria flowers, which works on demons, so that is assuming Hinata would be affected by it at all. I think Hinata wins from being the better fighter, but Shinobu could be very tricky and misleading, so who knows? Those are my picks for death battle matchups I would choose for each remaining members of the Konoha 12. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to comment down below on what group I should make a death battle matchup video for next. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.